Hey, everybody, welcome to another Mailbox Power Success Spotlight. My name is Wendy McGee, and I'm the Director of Client Relations here at Mailbox Power. And I am so excited today for this interview and so excited for you to meet this awesome guy, this awesome businessman. Everybody meet Kelly Wheeler. He is the real estate ninja. He is literally one of our top affiliates, users, members, supporters, cheerleaders, proponents of Mailbox Power, and we love him. And I am so excited today to get to share his story with you guys, get to know him a little bit better, and to interview him. So, Kelly, say hello to everybody.
What's happening, peoples out there? You've got the ninja, and we're going to talk all things Mailbox Power today.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. So, Kelly, tell us a little bit about you first, because a lot of people in the Mailbox Power family and those that know you, they'll already know a little bit about you. But for people who are finding this video or finding Mailbox Power, give us your story. Tell us about you.
Okay. And by the way, disclaimer, if you hear a dog barking, I'm at home working in my office and my golden doodle's a brat today. So if you hear it, just know he's here. I started off years and years ago. I had a construction company, and in 2009, I lost it. The economy was so bad, and people couldn't get financing for the luxury item that I built. So I had to reinvent the wheel, and I learned all there was to know about internet marketing, website construction, website building, and through a process of that, I ended up working for a very large law firm, and for many years, I was their marketing director. And from there, I moved into the real estate field and went to work for a local company as their VP, and eventually went on my own. And then through a process of doing that, I now have a team of over 40 agents. I have a YouTube channel of over 7,000 agents that subscribe. My niche is real estate agents, but we're going to talk about, hopefully, as you talk to me, Wendy, we're going to talk about how Mailbox Power is not just for real estate agents, right?
Amen.
And there's some exciting stuff coming on board. So we're not going to spill the beans on all of that, but my niche is real estate. So I've got a large following, and I have been passionate about marketing. And one of the legs in our marketing is direct mail. And so I've used several companies, not going to name them. There's some good ones out there, but nothing, and I mean nothing. And I study this stuff. I go online and look, and I look at your competitors, my competitors, and I'm looking for maybe lower cost, better, and I can't find it. And I've done my homework. I cannot find a better alternative to Mailbox Power for the pricing, for the creativity, for what it does to my business. And I've got hundreds of agents that have followed me that are using the product with many testimonies. So I'm a firm believer, Wendy. I think the product is absolutely superior.
I agree. And you kind of hit on something that if you're watching this video in, let's see, March of 2023, we haven't launched it yet, but if you're watching it after that, you're already going to be like, okay, I'm already using these amazing tools and all of the fantastic things that Mailbox Power continues to enhance. And I love, Kelly, I know that you are a huge proponent of the free postcards. I know that you send thousands of those and teach your agents and the people that you coach to send them. Tell everyone about how you use free postcards in your business.
So, and this goes back to one of the value-added propositions. So one of the value-added propositions, and again, okay, let's just be serious. I can go to Canva and create a postcard, right? And I can order 500 of them, and it costs me $100, right? But the problem is the technology on a postcard you create and have sent to you in bulk, it's not very good because there are things you need to do with that card and the message on that card to stay relevant. Also, it's time consuming for me to hand address all these envelopes. That's why I stay away from stuff like that. I stay away from every door direct mail because it's not personalized. And when I started using the free cards, we were using the 4x6. And back a long time ago, guys, before it was called banner season, right? and it morphed into Mailbox Power. We had this thing called the gold membership, and we got the free 4x6 cards. And I primarily use those. And one of the things that the executives at Mailbox Power said was, listen, the cards are free, just pay the postage. And I'm like, how do you give me the free cards? And they said, we do. And I said, what if I send 1 million out? And here's the standard answer, try us, right? So the value's there. Can you imagine? I mean, what other vehicle can you send a 4x6 card and it costs you literally 40 to 42 cent a card? It's just not out there. And
Well,
so go ahead.
oh, sorry, I was just going to add, if you send an 8.5 by 5.5 and you're an executive member,
it's free.
Also unlimited for free postcards. You just pay the postage. So continue.
Correct.
Sorry.
Correct. Well, no, and so there you hit it. And I think a lot of people, and let's just go ahead and dispel this elephant in the room. There are companies that you can buy what I call generic postcards. There's no monthly fee. You just have to pay a higher price on the card. Some of them are 70 cent, 80 cent. I've seen some $1.25.
Right. Yes.
At Mailbox Power, there are 2 levels of service. We call it Pro and Executive. Pro are for people that are not going to send out the volume that I send out, but they still want to have the technology and the ability to create some incredible designs. And so those cards, guys, that's a price point. It's a certain price point. As Wendy mentioned, I'm on the executive because I not only get the 4x6 card for free, I get the 5.5 by 8.5, and then I get 200 free 5x7 4-panel cards. Unheard of in the industry. That's why I love Mailbox Power.
Oh, Kelly, you're our biggest cheerleader, and you are using the products and having great success. And I think what's been so fun about doing these success spotlights and these interviews is I'm hearing from so many different types of businesses. Like you mentioned, it's not just for real estate. I'm hearing from so many different types of entrepreneurs, from how they're using the postcards and the gifts and the greeting cards for prospecting, how they're using them for onboarding, for thank you, for get to know you, for all of the core, birthday. Oh my gosh, we could talk about birthday all day long. Just showing up in the mailbox and having someone go, hey, I remember that guy. Oh my gosh, I won't look at my emails because I have 16,000 unopened, right? I look at my texts and get annoyed because I'm like, why are you texting me? I don't know who you are.
Exactly.
But you send me a postcard, especially if it's creative and fun and it stands out, I'm going to pick that up and give it my attention. And maybe share with us, Kelly, you've been doing this a long time. Like you mentioned that you were doing this even before we were Mailbox Power.
Yep.
Tell us some of your success stories. What are some products that you've used or campaigns or automations, we call them, that you've run that have been really successful?
Well, let me take this and track it 2 ways. Let me talk to you about my personal niche, which is real estate, but then let me share with you people that I have shared the platform with that weren't realtors. So one of the things that as a realtor that I like to go after, and I train on my YouTube channel, there's massive training on this, is niche specific marketing. And with Mailbox Power, not only is it allowing me to go after different subsets like for sale by owners or expired homeowners that had a home listed with a realtor, it didn't sell, they're off the market, or neighborhood farming. It allows me to customize that marketing and then send these campaigns automatically. And so what I do, and there's other guys that do this at a high level, Steve Angeline, if you want to go find him on YouTube, he's a big Mailbox Power user. We are niche specific. And the thing about Mailbox Power is it allows you to create a card for something specific or broad. It's just up to you and your business model. So for me, we've seen a lot of listings on these cards. When we do neighborhood geofarming, and I'm going to get into that in a minute too, because at Mailbox Power, there's a little bit of an elevated marketing strategy with Mailbox Power on this type of stuff. But we have seen great success with for sale by owners listing with us, with card campaigns that have as little as 5 or 6 touches to get a message, to get a call back. We're seeing expired homeowners engage, and geofarming neighborhoods. If you're a realtor, you've got to use the geofarming technology at Mailbox Power. Now, let's split. If you're not a realtor, here's one of the things, and I've had many people that have come on board with Mailbox Power that have not been realtors because of me. And I'll give you one example. There's a pizza restaurant that bought on, and I showed them how to use the technology in Mailbox Power to go in and literally pull every address within 2 miles of their store. And what it did is it allowed them, pardon me, I had a very important call coming through, but I'm going to let them know it'll be with
No, you're okay. No worries.
So what it allowed them to do was pull a list of the demographic that fits their market. And I think, they were telling me it's like people that rent that make under $50,000 a year that are under the age of 35. That's their biggest audience within 2 miles of their store. And they were able to target these people and then start sending these postcards. And I got some amazing responses back from them, Wendy. They were like crushing it by offering coupons on postcards.
Okay,
so it doesn't matter what business you're in.
It really doesn't. And I love that you shared a restaurant, because that is one. We have dental offices and restaurants and landscapers and, oh my gosh, estheticians and, just basically every industry. I'm going to interview a lady who owns a funeral home, and she has had amazing success using, direct mail, postcard mailings. And tell us what this little, I could tell because I'm corporate and I can tell you, but tell us about this list builder a little more. This amazing list builder because you've really, really used it. And I think it's so awesome to hear from you rather than me about how great it is.
So if you're listening to the video, one of the things that sets Mailbox Power apart is the fact that you can generate highly targeted leads in the software that match your business's perfect client. And I'll give you, for instance, I've got an attorney that's coming on board, and one of the niches that he goes after is the probate crowd, specifically in the Villages, Florida, where you have everybody there. It's like a county. There's hundreds of thousands of people that live in the Villages. And so for him, that's his market. And so he can use the software to pull everybody over the age of 55. That's a homeowner for a specific amount of time with a specific credit score that also has a specific net worth. And then he can go in and say that have interest in boating, investments. I mean, there's hundreds of demographics that you can create and sort to get your perfect client. So he's going to use that to be able to send automated direct mail to that match, so that he doesn't have to do every door direct mail and spend thousands of dollars on people that will never use his business. Same thing for realtors. You can pull every homeowner in a neighborhood with a specific credit score, a specific income, living in the home for a specific time, married or single, with kids, older people living there. You can build that list and then start marketing to them. Gone are the days of spending $1,000 a month on Facebook to try to find a couple sellers. Now you can do it for pennies on the dollar.
Yes. Well, and for 10 cents a lead in the list builder. I mean, 10 cents a lead. And what I love the most, and you said it a couple of times, Kelly, is that because I've spent the money on the Facebook ads, I've done the social media marketing, I've spent thousands of dollars on, trying to target online people that I want to be looking for me. And literally, you can't get their attention. I mean, you can stand there all day. You could be screaming from the middle of the room as loud, and no one is hearing you. And it's so frustrating for business owners. And with direct mail, I feel like it's almost like a hallelujah moment when some of these business owners that find Mailbox Power go, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about direct mail. Like I hadn't thought about supporting all my other ways that I market, all my other, digital, my website and, my social media and all those things with communicating through direct mail. So
here's something people don't think about, Wendy. This is why I think direct mail is probably one of the top 3 best ways to generate business. Email marketing, while it's still valid, only 7 to 8% of the people out there open up your emails. Okay. That's a horrible conversion rate.
Horrible conversion. Yes.
And if you get information like phone numbers and you happen to call somebody on the do not call list, you're putting yourself in a position for a $25,000 lawsuit.
Yep.
But you know what I can't get sued for?
Sending a postcard.
Now, let's differentiate, because I want people to understand this is not a magic once and done. And if you get this, you have to put some forethought into your message. And this is the thing that I tell people. Put forethought into your message. Create a card that has a good message and it's not generic, and it differentiates you from the crowd. And guys, I'm sorry, I cannot reveal right now because there's some stuff coming down the pike that Justin and Wendy are going to let you know. But I've been using this company for 3 years. And I'm going to tell you right now, the stuff that they're getting ready to announce that you're going to have absolutely is going to blow you away, and it's going to change the game on conversions, and it's going to allow you to A/B test in a way that you've never done. And if you're a past user, you need to come back, because what they're about to release, I'm telling you, the real estate ninja right now, I am a marketing expert. This will blow you away. Your conversions are going to go through the roof. And that is why I think direct mail with Mailbox Power should be one of your top 3 marketing strategies, bar none, because emails are not working the way they did. And you don't need to call people on the do not call list, but they're going to look at your postcard.
Okay, so I'm gonna tease them a little bit, because if they're watching this in the future, they're going to be able to do this. And we're launching this on Monday. So right now it's March. We're launching this on the 27th. So if you're watching this after the 27th, this is available to you. So one of the things that Kelly's talking about is the ability to track your QR code and to see who actually scans your link, who looks at your website, who watches your video. So you send out 1,000 postcards, you spend $400 for postage only, right? And 45 people. So always, always, always make sure you have a QR code, right? That's going to your website. So it's trackable. Well, it'll be trackable through your Mailbox Power account. You will be able to literally, you'll get a text on your phone that will say, hey, Kelly,
Wendy just scanned your card.
Yes, Wendy just scanned your card and visited your website, or whatever it is, that wherever you'll know where they're going to. I would also suggest, and Kelly, you can give me your feedback on this, but I put a personal video on everything that I send out that says, hey, meet Wendy. Hey, meet Kelly. You know, I'm in your neighborhood. This is my story. This is what I do. If they scan that story, I'm going to get a text that says, hey, guess what? So now I can go back and I can daisy chain, or I can send another automation to all the people who actually showed interest in the card. Or I can pick up the phone and say, hey, Kelly, I'm so happy that you got my postcard. I saw that you clicked on my link. Can I answer more questions for you? But up until this point, I don't know, Kelly, every other system, but do you know of another system that makes it trackable for your direct mail? You can literally know.
There's one other card company. I'm not going to say their name because I've used them. I like the people, but it's night and day difference. Night and day, because I still have an account with them, but I haven't used any of their products in 2 years. Okay. Here's the thing. When do you hit on it? Just sending a postcard isn't going to win the day. You've got to have a message to market. You've got to have a conversion funnel. So Wendy mentioned, and for you realtors, pay close attention, and really any business. I'm going to drop a bomb right now. There's a company out there, Wendy, called Dubb, D-U-B-B.
Okay.
They are the least expensive video. When I got Dubb, I fired BombBomb.
Okay. I know BombBomb.
Dubb. And Wendy, if you want to try them out, I think you can go to their site. You can personally get it. I have a link. You can get a 30-day free trial. I'm not here to share my links, guys. But Wendy, personally, if you want to email me, I'll give it to you. I promise you, it'll change your video marketing. But listen, the Dubb video platform allows you to do several things on your card. It allows you to create a video funnel with multiple videos below it. It allows you to create clickable, trackable links. So when I send a card with a QR code, it's going to go to a landing page. Hey, let me share with you what my offer is. It's amazing. By the way, look below the video. I've got some free gifts. There's a free ebook. There's get on my calendar. Check out the next video.
Awesome.
All of that.
You to all of these videos with one link. Okay. Loving. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Yep. And then you can track it through Mailbox Power. Literally, like that is, so I was on the same call that Kelly was on when this was first announced. And I could see I could see your like mind exploding. Like I could see how excited you were. And this is just one of a dozen things that we are releasing with this next upgrade of Mailbox Power. This is such an exciting company. And it really, what I have loved about doing these success interviews is just seeing how it's really working for entrepreneurs. I know that it has changed your business. I know that it is a big part of what you do with your marketing. What else would you share, Kelly? Because you are really an expert in this. And even though we don't have a long time, what else would you like to be sure and get across to people that are watching this?
Let me back up for just a minute, and then I'll share something else. When it comes to these QR codes, and we talked about a video, sending them to a video. I want you to imagine, hypothetically, a pizza restaurant or a local, just a local restaurant that's not a chain, right? And they're struggling. They want new clients. Imagine sending out a 4x6 free card with a trackable, scannable QR code, and your pitch is scan the QR code to Scan the QR code to find out how to get a free order of chicken wings. I'm scanning that card.
Yeah, me too.
So there's a local restaurant in town that when you go in, they tell you if you order a large 5 topping, it's like $30 for the pizza. It's good pizza. You can get with a coupon, you can get a free 10 order of chicken wings. I will go to so if I get a card that says scan the QR code for an order of free chicken wing, I'm doing it. Now, what's going to happen is the business owner is going to see that.
Yes.
And if he sends them to a QR code with this video, that dub site will let you have a form. So you just simply say, to get your free chicken wings, fill out this form. Name, phone number, email.
Okay. So now you're capturing their information, kind of similar to if they had gone to your website.
Now you can text them without getting in trouble.
Now you can text them and
so
email
that's
them.
Marketing at a high level, but the whole thing starts with a postcard.
Oh, I love it. It's so simple too. And it's, a lot of people I think are out there looking for a better way to do just what you're saying. They're finding some of these other websites and they're like, oh my goodness, $1 a card, $1.50 a card, $2 a card. I don't know if I can do that. But literally, like you said, send 1 million cards, try us, see if you can't send 1 million cards through Mailbox Power, see what it does for your business, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so Kelly, we only have a couple minutes, but tell me, what would be your final thought for people that are looking at this, real estate agents, business owners? You're such a wealth of information. Tell me more. Give me your last thought.
Okay. So I don't know if we want to talk about the pricing for the memberships. Is that we want to stay away from that, or because I want to make a correlation? But we don't have to on this video.
You can. Yep, you can.
I want everybody that hears me I just want you to hear how crazy this is. We have no problem dropping $65 to $80 a month at Starbucks. It's $5 a friggin' glass of I
spend that on my Diet Coke, but
okay.
It's fine.
So or we go to McDonald's and we get this, that, or the other, right?
Yeah.
So we're dropping that money on stupid stuff that's making us gain weight and giving us gas. I'm sorry, but I'm being real. So why is it hard to imagine for that same price it's costing me for a cup of coffee, I could get a client at $6,000 to $8,000 in commission, or I can bring in an extra 200 new clients to my restaurant by a simple QR code with an offer. So guys, if you're watching this, I just want you to think about this. A pro member costs $79. And by the way, if you'll reach out to Wendy, if you don't have it, or if you're an older member that unsubscribed from Mailbox, guys, they're running a special now. You get for $149, you get 3 months of pro. That's $100 savings. But let's go back to the $79. If the cards are free, you just pay postage, and we go back to the 1,000 cards. For $479, you have sent your message to 1,000 homeowners. It doesn't take but one of them to say, I'm interested, to get your money back. Everything beyond that's gravy. So that's why I'm saying it's the lowest cost marketing alternative I have ever used as a professional marketer with 40 agents on my real estate team that we generate leads for. It's the lowest cost for advertising. I mean, a Zillow lead's costing me $300 to $400 a lead. Do the math, Wendy.
Oh, it's, you know what? And I hear that over and over again, Kelly. I just talked to an insurance agent and she said, I only do direct mail. I do an average of 30 applications a month, and 1 application pays for my direct mail campaign. One application, and she's doing 30. Real estate agent, just like you said, and even the restaurant owner, I love that example, because you are going to scan that QR code and you're going to get the full attention of that client, that potential person, for, I'd say 30 to 60 seconds to even longer by the time they get to your website. And it's just genius. It's such smart marketing, and it's the best price out there.
And it works.
Kelly, you're the best. Thank you so much for sharing your
my pleasure.
Expertise and your, business tips and all the stuff that you know about Mailbox Power. I am learning all the time more and more, but I'm completely I'm in the fan zone every single time I do one of these calls for all of the business owners that this is helping, because I want to see you have success. And I'm so excited that direct mail is such a big, amazing part of your success. So
now, Wendy, are you putting this on the Facebook group, our Facebook group?
Yep. So this will be
here's an offer. If you're a realtor and you're watching this, comment below and say, Kelly, I would like them. I have a lot of really nice automations I will share with you. And I'm not saying I'll get back to you right away because I'm busy, but just drop a comment below here and say, I'm a realtor, Kelly, I want your cards, I will get them to you.
Okay, and Kelly, if this is also on our YouTube channel, will you tell them how to find you if they aren't in our Facebook group? How can they find you?
So let me just give me a second because I just changed the name. Guys, I have a channel, and just look for the word Ninja Domination. And my handle is @closing_ninja. Just look for Kelly Wheeler, the real estate ninja. Check out my Ninja Domination. Almost 7,000 agents subscribed, 400 videos, probably 20% on direct mail of nothing but marketing strategies, zero cost lead generation. So go and find me, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, if you want access to my free cards, I charge nothing for them. It's my pleasure to give them to you. So realtors, if you don't respond to this, I can't help you.
You're crazy. I can't help you. I can't help you.
I can't help you.
Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. Thank you for your
You're
time
welcome.
today. Thank you for sharing that. That is another thing you'll find if you are just learning about Mailbox Power. We are a very, very sharing community of business owners that are trying to help each other. Like Kelly said, he's willing to share his automations and his ideas. That is what you'll find in pretty much every business owner that's working with Mailbox Power. And we are here to support you and to help you in just achieving your amazing goals with your business. So thank you again, Kelly. I'm going to sign off here, but we are so excited to continue to bring you amazing things with Mailbox Power. If you have more questions, you can go to mailboxpower.com. Click on the chat button and chat in with us, and we can help you get started. So thank you, Kelly. Awesome. Have a great day. Okay, bye-bye, you guys.